The Bahamas tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, Grand Bahama's light manufacturing sector getting a boost today. A leading company out of the United States has established a presence on this island, and some hope that this investment can open new doors. Joan Davis-Roll has our top story.
It is official, the ceremonial sprinkling of water, denoting a new beginning. The launch of a major partnership between a United States-based company and Freeport's Bahamas Steel. Senior Manager of Business Development at the Grand Bahama Port Authority, Derek Newbold, says it is this type of investment that is needed to turn the wheels of opportunity and to spur new economic activity here on Grand Bahama. Newbold commended the president of Bahamas Steel, Edney Anderson, for his unwavering commitment and determination to put Grand Bahama on the map as he pursues his passion.
Today is a great example of preparation. Edney's prepared himself for years. Meeting opportunity. Preparation, meeting opportunity. And I have no doubt in my mind that this partnership will eventually result in a local company growing its customer base through manufacturing and cross-border trade. And so on behalf of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, Edney, I'd like to wish you a measurable success.
The coming together of these two enterprises, Bahamas Steel along with DBCI, a leading designer and manufacturer of rolling sheet doors, headquartered in Douglasville, Georgia, is described as significant by both Edney Anderson and DBCI's National Sales Manager, Jim Smith.
This is cutting edge, and I think that if we take advantage of the opportunities that are being made to us, we will definitely eat some good fruits in the future.
We want to just be sure that everyone knows how much we appreciate Edney taking the time and wanting this partnership the way he does. He really pushed hard for it. We were a little hesitant about bringing it out so early, but we're so confident in Edney's abilities. We believe in the individual. We think that's really going to help form a great partnership for us.
Smith announced that the event also marked the launch of a brand new invention called Curlock, a product that will be manufactured locally and sold globally.
What we want to introduce here in the Bahamas is the Curlock product. It's our exciting new innovation from DBCI. The thing about the rolling steel door, of course, is that the panels are replaceable, the slats are replaceable. The sheet door was not able to do that. So when you had a damaged door, you had to replace the entire door. Now with the innovation that DBCI has come up with, is now you can replace just a panel.
Joan Davis-Roll, ZNS Network News.
In other news, beginning July 1st, new legislation and prohibited and restricted goods will take effect, and officials from the Customs Department met with ship and airline agents on Wednesday to apprise them of those changes. Assistant Comptroller of Customs Sherrick Martin says the tighter measures are a necessity. He says if an aircraft or vessel has cargo or passengers, Customs must now be notified at least an hour before it arrives.
Prohibited goods are goods which cannot enter the country. However, restricted goods are goods which can enter the country with special approval from the various ministries. For example, we know that chicken, animals, they're restricted goods, but they need prior approval. We say to them, if you're going to put these things on board the aircraft or the vessels, you need prior approval. Do not just put these things on the vessel and then send them to the Bahamas. If you do that, then there's a $5,000 fine.
Now, he says without prior approval for restricted goods from government ministries like the Department of Agriculture, they will be confiscated. Martin says although the new rules appear harsh, he believes they are reasonable and in the country's best interest.
And although it may appear hard, the regulations, but I believe they are reasonable and they're for the betterment for the citizenry of the country, and in time it'll make our country much better. It'll safeguard the country from firearms. We say to them, we want to know what's there because it gives us time to conduct an analysis on the goods to see whether we need to examine it further or whatever we need to do.
The national flag carrier has established a link to the city of Orlando. The inaugural flight arrived from Orlando late yesterday evening. It is a move airline and tourism officials hope will benefit the island's economy. Passengers on the flight told our Cleopatra Murphy why they opted to come to this island.
Bahamas Air made its inaugural flight from Orlando to Grand Bahama Wednesday evening with more than 30 passengers on board. The group was greeted with Bahamian music and tropical drinks. Tourist Brent Lyons shares what brought him on his first trip.
We are here to Bonefish, and we're getting away. It was the other couple's first wedding anniversary, first year. So we had some friends that come over. We decided to come over and come bone fishing.
While Mara de la Vega arrived for a medical conference, she says she will make as much room as possible for fun. Will she hit the beach?
Yes, of course, if it doesn't rain.
Attending that same conference is Dr. Carlos Mercado, who says he always feels at home on the island. He loves the beach, but something else is a bigger draw.
The human aspect, actually, of the people here in the Bahamas is the strongest thing. You guys are very friendly, very welcoming. You guys accommodate everybody and make us feel like you are at home.
Chairman of Bahamas Air, Valentine Grimes, says officials are confident the new service will be successful for Bahamas Air, but says it is more significant for Grand Bahama.
The forecast for the months and weeks ahead has been excellent, and we think that once we get the program going effectively and into the winter season, we should have it in an all year round program.
Director of Sales Frederick Donathan says Bahamas Air has entered a new era, and there is no doubt the service will succeed.
I think that with our new fleet, I think the interest by the public in a comfortable, reliable, efficient service, I mean, it just spells success. And I think our staff is invigorated, revitalized, and they're ready to go. I mean, just look at the happy faces around you.
Director of Marketing Service for the Grand Bahama Island Tourism Board, Carmel Churchill, says the Orlando route provides endless potential for Grand Bahama as it attracts many European and Latin American tourists who want something else after exploring theme parks.
Actually, they're looking for a more sunny destination with great beaches, and of course Grand Bahama serves that up really well. And of course, now putting that on their menu of places to visit, they are beginning to book, and we're seeing those results.
Grimes says Bahamas Air will be looking to expand not only into Grand Bahama, but from Orlando to other destinations in the Bahamas. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
In other news, the downtown fruit and vegetable market is a destination many residents and visitors flock to on a daily basis for local produce. The market that only recently received an upgrade continues to struggle with a familiar problem. Megan Shepard fills us in.
It has been a vexing and costly issue for vendors in the fruit and vegetable market for many years, and it's happening once again. Despite the new upgrades and renovations, vendors say criminals still find ways to break into their stalls. Diane Prudence says despite the efforts of installing burglar bars and door locks, thieves still find their way in.
I come in right away, 7 o'clock. When I came, I ain't touched nothing, for the report. So calling police, they come get a report, and they back the vendors, they take a piece too. So I live in here yesterday 7 o'clock. I don't know where they can be happen on the night, what time. So I thank God when police when they get a report, they take it off, but God is good, they ain't touch nothing.
Vendor Yvette Zaffi says she was trying to save money to install burglar bars, but unfortunately, thieves broke in before she had the opportunity. Zaffi is calling for more lighting to be added to the market, which she hopes would deter would-be criminals.
When I come in this morning, I see they break on my friend's shop. Before I open the door, I say, let me go look on the back if they open my window. When I see they open my window, they take some wood carving, hats, dress, and some wrap. They break it on the back. That's why they take all the table. They take everything. That's a wood carving. They've been from Cuba.
President of the association says that they are grateful that the government invested in the new upgrades, but now they must take the steps to safeguard the premises. She says not only is the area poorly lit, but vagrants have become a problem as well. She says that the vendors work extremely hard to maintain their booths, and oftentimes business is slow. She says this issue needs to be addressed.
We reported it to the police, not that we didn't. They came, they investigated. We have not gotten any reports that anyone was picked up or anything in relating to this. So we're crying out to those, the power that there be, to try to assist us. We really need some more lighting in the area, and we're concerned about security measure.
The new market has also been equipped with 4 boulders which prevent the flow of motor vehicles into the shopping area. Some vendors say they like that it protects small children and shoppers, while others say it prevents police vehicles from patrolling during the night. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
The Bahama Host program is continuing its mandate to train those involved in the tourism industry. The latest group to complete the program graduated last evening. They were told that as tourism ambassadors, they have a significant responsibility. Cleopatra Murphy explains.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Reverend Harrison Thompson, urged graduates of the Bahama Host program to ensure the Bahamas maintains a standard the world will marvel at as the tourism industry becomes more competitive.
Put on your thinking caps. Deep in your creative minds. Get those creative juices flowing, because we need to find creative ways to continue to renew our product so that when they come to the Bahamas, they don't see the same thing every year.
300 participants were presented certificates after completing the 6 weeks program, designed to improve professionalism of those employed in the tourism sector. Thompson told the group they have learned more about the Bahamas, how to interact with tourists, and how to enhance their personal brand. He urged the tourism ambassadors to also keep an open mind.
For you to learn, for you to advance in life, you cannot keep your minds closed. Every day new things are happening. Every day in your life you experience something different. And if your minds are closed, then you will stay in the same spot that you have been for years.
Junior Minister of Tourism Gabriel Joseph says competition in the industry has not slowed, impressing upon the group the important role they now play.
It is on your back and mine that our top industry will sprint into the future.
For participant Latesse Bartlett, the program was one she and her peers value.
I believe that this initiative is an excellent opportunity for high school students to fully understand the importance of delivering consistent, breathtaking service and the importance of professionalism in our daily lives.
Thompson urged the group if they left with one thing, they should not let the certificate they received be just a piece of paper, but let it have meaning. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition continues right after this.